the boycott has happened because the opposition parties particularly have boycotted the assembly today, particularly His Excellency the Governor's speech on the context of usage of the word Tamil Nadu and Tamilagam. Actually, in my personal opinion, Tamil Nadu and Tamilagam are one and the same. But however, the word's usage in its context does matter. So it should not hurt the feelings and sentiments of the people and the opposition parties. Therefore, I strongly feel that His Excellency the Governor will give us proper explanation as to the proper context in which these words are to be used. And even though both Tamil Nadu and Tamilagam definitely mentioned the Tamil people only. So it doesn't matter, though these words are one and same, but usage of the word in its context does matter.
Construction of a stormwater drains for a length of 261 kilometers. Another flood mitigation project worth rupees 1,335 crore in Chennai city and peri-urban areas were sanctioned by this government. And of these, 209 works were completed well before the onset of monsoon. Further, construction of 360 kilometers of high-priority drains of Kosasti Basin was completed on a war footing. As a result, major areas of the core city.
RSS ideology of chronology. Let us come to this. Sundara Linganar, a congressman, fought for the name called Tamil Nadu. And there started the movement, the Tamil Nadu movement. Later, Mr. Anna had taken the movement in fire, and there happened the name called Tamil Nadu, which has came into presence. Now, this governor, Mr. Ravi, wants to change Tamil Nadu to Tamilagam, which is eventually affecting our sentiments. So, we have boycotted the session today, the governor's speech. Another thing is that the governor doesn't want to sign whatever the state bills are being sent to him. See, this is a modus operandi of the BJP. They rule the democratic governments using the governors, which is against the basic constitution, where Mr. Ravi is also following the BJP ethos, the RSS ethos. We are deadly against this. This is a Dravidian model government, and this is a state called Tamil Nadu. The RN Ravi should understand, the governor should understand that you cannot play with our basic sentiments.
All right, I'm being joined by A. Saravanan of the DMK on the phone line. Many thanks, sir, for joining us here on Mirror Now. Sir, how do you view the developments that really unfolded today in the Tamil Nadu Assembly today?
See, the action of the governor is atrocious. Nobody ever expected that the governor will stoop so low. This has never happened in the history of the state of Tamil Nadu. At least in the legislative history, no governor has been as worse as Mr. Ravi. This is only because he is guided by the RSS and the BJP. The Dravidian model, the Dravidian principles which we follow is against the RSS principle of Sanatana Dharma. That is the reason why the DMK government is being targeted like this.
Right, right, Mr. Saravanan. If you could please continue to stay on with us. We have Narayan Tirupati of the BJP who's also with us on the broadcast. Many thanks, sir, for joining us here on Mirror Now. Sir, how would you like to respond to what Mr. Saravanan just said, that the governor is really following the RSS and the BJP in what he is doing?
So this is a very atrocious that the DMK government what has done today to the governor of Tamil Nadu. The alliance parties, initially when the governor went, they never allowed him to speak, and they were...
Right, go ahead, sir. All right. All right, we seem to have lost that line with Narayan Tirupati of the BJP, but we do have Mr. Saravanan on the broadcast with us. Yes, Mr. Saravanan, you were, of course, commenting on the developments that unfolded today in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. So what do you have to say? Right, sir. Please go ahead.
See, the governor has to read the report that is being given by the state government. That was given to him. We have to read the governor's address. That is the convention of the House. We follow the British Parliament, where we follow the conventions. Though there is no codified law, the convention is very clear that the governor ought to read what the state government tells him to read. When this report was sent to the governor, this governor's address was prepared by the state government and given to the governor. He signed it and he sent it back. And what right he has got to make modifications after he has signed and sent it? This is cunning. This is stealth. And High Constitutional Office does not operate on cunning and stealth. That is why we are saying that he has stooped so low. We have never ever seen a governor who has just thrown the Constitution to the winds and acting as per the diktats of the RSS, the BJP, the union government. The Home Minister should be ashamed of the conduct of the governor because he is their
what makes you feel that he is not working independently?
No. Wow, he is appointed. Who he is? See, the only constitutional post that is being nominated, which is not elected, is the governor's post. He is holding the office at the pleasure of the president. The president acts under the aid and advice of the union government.
Right.
So it is the union government which controls him. He is an RSS man. What proof you require for that? We'll give it. He is getting diktats from the RSS. He is speaking as though he is a spokesperson of the RSS, not that of a constitutional functionary.
Right, sir. So many thanks for joining us on the broadcast with all your views. And going straight across to my colleague Dharani, who is joining us live on the broadcast for more on this. Dharani, if you could please walk our viewers through all that transpired in the Tamil Nadu Assembly today.
Well, a couple of days back, Governor RN Ravi had stated that the term Tamilagam would be more appropriate a name for the state than the term Tamil Nadu. So this particular statement did not go well with the DMK and their alliance partners. In fact, the DMK started calling Governor RN Ravi as the spokesperson of the Union BJP government. So today, as soon as the assembly session begins, of course, the session began with the governor's customary address to the assembly. So as soon as Governor RN Ravi started making his address, the DMK's alliance partners, which includes the VCK, MDMK, CPI, CPIM, Congress, etc. So all of these political parties, except for the DMK, only the alliance partners basically. So all of these political parties, they staged a walkout from the assembly citing the name change, a statement that was made by the governor earlier. So of course this caused a lot of confusion and tension in the assembly. So as soon as these parties walked out of the assembly, the governor was continuing with his address to the house, and while making a speech, the governor skipped a few words and sentences. So in fact, the speech that is being read by the governor, that is sent to him by the state government, the state government prepares a full speech for him to talk, and the governor is supposed to read only that speech. But what the governor did today was that he skipped a few words and sentences from the whole speech, and that did not go well with the ruling DMK. So as soon as the governor's speech was over, the chief minister, that is MK Stalin, he adopted a resolution in the assembly to modify Article 17 of the Assembly Act. So according to this modification, the original speech that was that was sent to the governor, not the modified speech but the original speech, that will only go into the minutes of the assembly, and the modified appropriate speech that was read by the governor. That will not, go into the minutes of assembly. So the CM adopted this resolution, and this resolution was successfully passed in the assembly. And of course, after this happened, chronologically I'm talking, after this whole resolution thing happened, both the opposition parties, that is the ADMK and BJP, they walked out of the assembly session citing unruly behavior by the DMK. So of course, a lot of incidents, a series of incidents unfolded in today's assembly in Tamil Nadu. It is not only about one particular matter. A series of incidents happened, and in fact one particular point while talking about this issue is that the Governor RN Ravi, he did not wait for the national anthem to get over. Usually when an assembly session is convened and a governor is making his address, he waits till the national anthem gets over, and then only he leaves the assembly hall. But after all that happened, the governor did not wait for the national anthem to get over. In fact, even before the national anthem began, the governor left the spot, and of course the DMK has again making that into a new issue now.
Right, Dharmi, many thanks for joining us with all those details.